Welcome back, BL lovers, to Ultimate BL Source. Today, we're diving into a fresh list of BL series that span across different platforms and bring new vibes for September 2024. From high school romance to workplace drama, we've got it all. So buckle up and get ready to add these to your watch list. Let's start with The Blue Sky on YouTube. Sky and Blue are friends who discover a deep and unexpected connection that blossoms into love. Imagine a love story that's as calm yet as powerful as the sky itself. This series gives us heartwarming moments mixed with deep emotional depth, perfect for those who enjoy slow-burn romances. Get ready for a journey of self-discovery and love under a vast, blue sky. Ever wondered what happens when two competitive writers clash over a literary rivalry? Battle of Writers on YouTube is a fresh take on the enemies to lovers trope. It's witty, sharp, and full of writer's block, but when it comes to love, these two just might create their best story yet. The pen might be mightier than the sword, but is it mightier than love? Over on Gaga Oolala, First Note of Love is a story about a tragic car accident takes the life of Matt, the keyboardist of the band Magnet. His brother Neil, the vocalist, is devastated and subsequently announces his retirement, leaving their fans, including a young boy named C, with shattered dreams. 6 years later, the extraordinarily talented C receives an invitation to work with none other than his idol Neil, who has disappeared from the stage for 6 years. But the accident has broken the once proud and loud Neil, who is now dealing with anxiety issues and stage fright. C, on the other hand, has yet to learn how to love. Together with Neil, they will heal each other with music and dive headfirst into their dreams by making the world hear their new shared voice. Takara's Treasure on Gaga Oolala tells a story about how Taishin moves to Tokyo from his hometown of Fukuoka in order to reunite with Takara, a stranger who had consoled him in his grief the year prior. However, despite finally getting a chance to express his gratitude to Takara at college, he is given the cold shoulder. But Taishin, undeterred, decides to pursue Takara anyway, and Takara finds himself becoming more and more enchanted by Taishin's straightforward and earnest gaze. Next up, on iQIYI, we have Jack and Joker. This series is full of mystery, danger, and romance. Fate brings two men together in a love-hate relationship as they collaborate on a grand heist. Joker leads a double life. Boastful and talented in conversation, he is secretly a notorious thief wanted by the police. Using his exceptional disguise skills, Joker robs wealthy oppressors and redistributes their riches to aid struggling villagers. On the other side is Jack, a former substitute Taekwondo debt collector. With a calm and quiet demeanor, Jack instills fear in those he encounters. Despite his intimidating presence, he is a reasonable man who believes in solving problems without force and holds the conviction that the strength one possesses should be used only to protect the weak. Let's switch gears with Live and Love on YouTube, where we see a drama that depicts a pure and feel-good love story between Claw and Cake, where their story begins through live streaming and gradually develops into love. Up next is a classic, Addicted Heroine. This YouTube sensation is one of the most intense BL stories out there. The general's son hero runs away from home because his father is about to remarry and take in his stepson to live in the house. Then he meets Pop, a poor classmate at school. In order to get close to Pop, he pretends to be poor as well. Then he learns that Pop is his stepmother's son. Problems line up to get in their way, and both must use love to overcome class barriers and obstacles from those around them. They'll learn that teenage love is as addictive as heroin. Want something toxic with a happy ending? Check out Happy of the End on Gaga Oolala. Dazed and confused, Chihiro awakes on a pile of garbage with memories of the previous night still fresh in his mind. When out of the blue a young man named Kato appears before him. Instantly, he then recalls the night he spent with this person. The booze, the hotel. The punch to his face. Chihiro may not have a place to call home currently and Kato may not be a good person by any means, but maybe the two of them could be happy together. For something with a deeper emotional pull, Soul Blues on YouTube dives into the complex layers of love, life, and everything in between. Young-ha, D-Young, and Minute Jai have been close friends since childhood. One day, the three of them were drinking together and D-Young confessed to Young-ha that he liked him. However, Young-ha was caught off guard and rejected D-Young's feelings. Afterward, D-Young showed up saying that he was dating Minute Jai. Young-ha was surprised by D-Young's unexpected behavior, but he tried his best to maintain their friendship. I Hear Sunspot on Gaga Oolala is a masterpiece when it comes to quiet, subtle storytelling. Due to his hearing disability, Sujihara Kohei is often misunderstood and has trouble integrating into life on campus. As such, he keeps his distance. That all changes when he meets the outspoken and cheerful Sagawa Teichai. He comforts Kohei and assures him that his hearing loss is not his fault. Teichai's kind words cut through Kohei's usual defense mechanisms and open his heart. Now, they are more than friends and less than lovers. Even so, this relationship changes Kohei forever. Before we continue, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more BL content. We've got plenty more amazing series to go. I Saw You in My Dream is a surreal, romantic tale on Gagaolala about a INPU the boy next door skilled at driving him crazy had been star-crossed haters since childhood. Suddenly, however, you begins popping up in I's dreams, each scene more romantic than the last. From enemies to dreamy lovers, that can't be right, and there's more I's dreams are starting to become reality. What on earth is going on? The only one on Gagaolala is about first love, heartbreak, and finding the one. Life is hard enough for Sheng Wang when he transfers into a new high school and clashes immediately with classmate Jiang Tian. But when Sheng Wang's father and Jiang Tian's mother decide to get married, the two boys' lives turn completely upside down. Sheng Wang and Jiang Tian must negotiate their new status as stepbrothers, enduring the ups and downs of their school and family experiences together. However, neither of them expected that romance would begin to spark between them. Will this new development bring them even closer together, or will it drive their entire family apart? Now for something fun. Monster Next Door on Gagaolala brings humor, fantasy, and romance into the mix. Cute introvert Judai likes living in his ultra-private world, hiding away in his apartment. His best friend is a turtle called Kunshai. Du's life of peace, however, is destroyed when God, an extroverted senior from another faculty, moves in next door. God throws loud daily parties. Du does his best to endure it. He likes this building, but one night he can't take it any longer. He slams his door shut to let God know he is a neighbor. After having been there a month, God feels bad and unsure how to apologize, addresses him from the balcony. Du responds unconcernedly and, going back and forth, the pair's talking turns to friendship, with the caveat that they mustn't meet face to face, Du insists. Time is of the essence in 4 minutes on Gagaolala. Grade is a university student from the business administrative faculty and the son of a wealthy business owner. Out of the blue, he gains the supernatural power to see 4 minutes into the future. This power leads him to alter the results of many events. One day, Great meets Time, a resident surgeon. The two try to get to know each other and their relationship begins to grow. In Second Chance on YouTube, love is all about making up for lost time. This series is about rekindling a relationship and making the most of second chances. Life is filled with trials and tribulations that change us profoundly. Tongfa, grieving his father's recent loss, leans on his friend Paper for support, and their bond evolves into something deeper. Meanwhile, Gino, having been burned by love before, withdraws from relationships. Chris, an acquaintance, strives to mend Gino's heart. These 4 young men navigate the complexities of love and friendship, learning vital life lessons along the way. But can they find the courage to give love another chance despite past hurt? And that's a wrap. Which series are you most excited to watch? Let me know in the comments, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more BL goodness from Ultimate BL Source. Until next time, keep watching and keep loving. Bye.